What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing a sinking fund update. It's the very first one that was going to be done on this channel, and we are also going to be dissolving a few of my sinking funds. So if you guys are interested, just keep on watching. So I did want to answer a few of the questions that you guys had in the comments. I know somebody did ask, when do you take the money out of your sinking funds and when do you put them back in the bank? I am going to be answering those today just because this is the topic of today's video, taking the money out. I said we were going to be dissolving a few of the sinking funds, which we are definitely going to be doing, but that is because this money that is in these sinking funds has been spent, and I'm going to show you guys what I spent it on and the amount that's getting taken out, as well as why I'm taking it out. So let's go. So if you guys pay attention over here, I did get the iPad. Let me know how you guys like the screen flow of the video, like if you guys appreciate the screen or you guys do just appreciate the little sheets that are in my envelopes. Just let me know in the comments below, just because this is for you guys as much as it is for me. So I just want to give you guys something that you guys do appreciate. But back to the iPad, what I'm going to do is go down to my expense tracker, and this is the sinking fund tracker from Pink X Budgets. I'll link it below just so you guys, in case you guys do like it. But with this being said, this is my monthly expense tracker. I do not naturally put my expenses on here. I do use my Apple credit card, and at the end of the month when the bill is due, I do go and look through it to see the categories of things that have been spent. And in the month of April, this is the money that was spent, and so this money that's in these sinking funds is going to pay that bill. And I do it at the end of the month, really like week 3, because I get paid every other week. And I'm trying to figure out a schedule for these videos. So week 3 of every month is going to be my expense tracker and updating my sinking funds. So as you guys can see, in birthday got 2 different purchases, and then DW, which is my boyfriend's sinking fund envelope. So in birthday, $200 got spent on Hershey Park tickets. $200 got spent on clothes and makeup for my birthday. Now I know you guys are probably wondering, because I have a clothes shopping envelope, why didn't I take the money out of my clothes shopping fund? That's because everything that was in birthday is everything and anything that had to do with my birthday. That's why that money got saved, so that I didn't just spontaneously spend money, which is what I'm known to do. So that's why it didn't come out of clothes shopping. It did come out of birthday. So that is 1 and 2. And then my boyfriend, when we got to Hershey Park, he wanted the fast track passes, so I did buy those with the money that was in his envelope. And yeah, so this money is going to get taken out. So if you guys look, birthday has a total of $400 that needs to come out of it. Now I do think it has more than that in it, but because my birthday has already passed, and I'm not going to have another one for an entire year, it just makes more sense to me to dissolve it and just start over with my next paycheck, because to me, it doesn't make sense to roll anything over, because I'm just starting. Say I kept like $20 in it. It just wouldn't make sense to me to keep that $20 when I could have spent the $20, which, might not be the mentality everybody uses, but for me, in terms of birthday, that is what I'm going to do. So we are going to count this out, and $400 is supposed to come out. I do think it's a little over that, but again, the whole thing is getting dissolved. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150. Let me start that over because I was not paying attention. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 380, 90, 400. Okay, so that is the 400 that needs to come out. And let's see what's left over. 5, 10, 15, 20. There shouldn't be more than that. I think there should be $415 in here. 50, 70, 90. Let me just make this easier on myself. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 5, 400. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, okay. So again, guys, make sure that you double check your amounts just in case there is money missing or there is money misplaced, just so you know where all of your money is, because the worst thing ever is having this money in these envelopes and then it just all of a sudden start disappearing. That is definitely a problem. So this money is getting taken out. We're just gonna put it to the side right here, and then we're gonna go to my DW envelope and we're going to take out the $300 that needs to come out. Now again, I think there is more than $300 in here. Everything that is in this envelope is getting dissolved. So birthday and DW are getting dissolved because we both had birthdays and I'm starting over for the both of us. So we are going to take $300 out and whatever else is left in here. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 5, 10, 15. Yeah. So it's $315 in here. And, you know, with taxes and everything, it was a little more than the amounts I put on here. But again, this money is getting taken out and it is going back into the bank. So we are going to set that aside. So at the end, we know how much we're taking back to the bank. But that is all for the expenses that are coming out of my sinking funds. So next, we're going to go through and count how much progress we've made in the other sinking funds, as well as how much we have in total in both envelopes. So keep on watching. So we are going to start with day out. In case you guys hear people above me, my family is here in the house. My office is in the basement and they're just living their best lives upstairs. So if you do hear them, if you hear footsteps or them talking really loud, like, please ignore them. Promise they won't be here the next time I do this video. But I do have plans this weekend, so I wanted to go ahead and film it. So day out started this month with $450. We are going to be counting this money out and making sure, or rather finding out how much money we have saved. So it should be $500 because $50 went in, but again, we're just gonna count it. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, whoa. Let me just count that over because for some reason it just didn't work out. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. Okay, so we're at 300. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 500. So you guys, we have $500 in our day out funds, which is really great because this fund is really for when my friends come or when I take my, you know, family out or whatever, you know, the case may be where I'm out in the city. And trust me, it can get very expensive going into New York City. So I like to just keep a pot of money that is just specifically dedicated towards my days in the city. Next, we are going to move on to my clothes shopping envelope. Again, this one started, oh, wait a minute. We need to go through and write down. This started, it ended with $500 in it. So that is a change of $50. We're gonna move on to our clothes shopping. So 51, 52, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, let me start that again. That's 200, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 500. Yeah. Guys, don't be upset or don't feel away if you guys have to keep counting your money out. Like, there's no shame in messing the count up. At the end of the day, you want to make sure that you have the amount of money you're supposed to have in your envelopes. So clothes shopping started at $450. It is ending at $500 for this month. So that is a positive change of $50. Birthday did get dissolved, but birthday did get dissolved, and as you guys saw before, there was $415 that came out of this envelope. And if you guys can see here, please excuse my dog. As you guys can see here, at the beginning of the month, it started out with $365. We are still going to write that it ended. Oh, let me fix that. It still ended with $415 coming out. So that is a negative. Let me just fix that. So that is a change, a negative. Actually, the whole thing is coming out. So it is a negative $415. It's actually a lot more than that, but we're just gonna say it's a $415 change because it did all come out. Or actually, you guys are going on this journey with me. The ending amount is $0, guys. I got it, I figured it out. But it is a $415 change because that amount came out. So moving on, if I don't confuse myself first, we're gonna move on to self-care. Self-care started out with $200 in it. So we're gonna see where we're at. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So self-care is going to be at $225, guys. DW, as you guys know, we just dissolved it. It is going to be at $0, but as you guys know, we took $315 out. So that is the end of this binder. We are going to move on to my black binder. Starting with vacation and my black binder. I believe vacation started the month off at $450. So we're gonna count this out. 51, 52, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 192. So that's 400. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 500. So vacation has $500 in it, guys. That is so amazing because once the world opens back up, that's the first thing I want to do. Even though I got my vaccine and I'm technically, you know, cleared to fly if I wanted to, I just want to wait for the world to kind of calm down a little bit. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments where you guys would go with this vacation fund, or with your own vacation fund. If you guys had an endless pot of money, where would you guys go? Next we're gonna move on to my MacBook envelope, and it started out with 25. We're gonna see where it is. So 20, 45, 50. So it started with 25, it's at 50 now, and that is a positive change of $25. Next, we're gonna move on to Christmas. Christmas started out with $290 in it. Let's see where we're at. So 51, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 200. So it's 320. So we're at $320 for Christmas, which is very good seeing as though we're in April. So that is a positive change of $30. I don't know if I'm gonna lower my Christmas amount just because, like I said, we're in April and it's already at $320 and I don't have that many people to buy Christmas presents for, so I might slow it down a little bit. But you know, let me know in the comments how much you guys put in your Christmas envelopes, or how much you guys recommend I should put in my Christmas envelope, because I am looking for a new number. So the number to beat is 30. So if you guys want to get in those comments and tell me what you guys think is a good amount. Next, we're moving on to family. Family started at $155 for the month. So 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. So family is going to be at $175. Now, I did see in the comments that somebody said that I should keep it at, or rather I should cap family at 300, because I do have 3 family members, and I do think that's a good suggestion, because I don't need to just keep putting money after money after money in this envelope when their birthdays are scattered, and you know, there are really only 4 birthdays: Mother's Day, Father's Day, and occasions that are specific for them. So I do like that $300 cap idea. So now that we're done with the sinking funds, we are going to go through and calculate how much money came out and how much money we have now as compared to when we started. So just because I broke my calculator recently and I film my videos with my phone, I did calculate this amount off camera. So I did just calculate the ending amounts for this month, and I came up with $270 that I have in here now. So that is the ending total. So the difference is $400, but that is deceitful, guys, because the amounts that I had on birthday and DW are different than what actually got taken out. So we are gonna just count how much money got taken out right here. So we are just gonna go through and see how much money is going back to the bank. So 50, 70, 91. Can you guys see that? Make sure this is in view. 20, 40, 60, 82. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 3. 20, 40, 60, 84. That is not gonna happen. 20, 40, 60, 85. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 96. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 97. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that makes sense, because $415 came out of my birthday fund and $315 came out of my boyfriend's envelope. So a grand total of $730 is going back to the bank. So just so you guys know, I do this at the end of the month. So if you guys are wondering when you guys should pull your money out, when you guys should, you know, pay your bills and update your funds, I would probably say towards the end of the month, just because that's when bills normally get paid, and that's when you can just kind of collect yourself and say, hey, okay, I spent this amount of money. Now I need to recoup. Now I need to get everything back to normal and stabilize everything, because I do pay off my credit card bill every single month. Like, I don't let money sit on there. So every time I use the card, I do need to pull the money out of these binders. So if you guys do have more questions about that, feel free to hit me up in the comments and I'll be happy to answer your questions. But like I said, guys, that is the end of the video. We are taking this money back to the bank, and I'll see you guys next time with my first sinking fund stuffing with my brand new job. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.